We're a Hump Day trio. Mike Jackson on the bass, Neil Griffin on drums, I'm Drew Anderson. Good to have
a
my
fundraiser
mom,
for Special
DJ
Olympics.
Shirley on
Come on, give it up, hit that like,
on the
hit
ones
that
and
subscribe. We're on the Jersey Shore. Where are you at?
Gotta feel this,
All right. So we're Hump Day Trio live here at the Special Olympics fundraiser here on the Jersey Shore in Point Pleasant, New Jersey. Put in the comments where you're from.
ambassadors and dictators, dinner is ready, so you guys and gals are the first to go up. It's our ambassador table and our dictators table. Go on up and grab yourself some food, and then we'll do different. Is that the right? Maybe it's not. Dignitaries. Oh, I said it wrong. Sorry. It's early. I haven't finished my wine.
All right, we're Hump Day Trio live here at Point Pleasant,
Yeah,
New
that was a
Jersey.
joke.
Right on the Jersey Shore.
I told
right where MTV
Donna
made real
to say it.
famous.
I knew I would be.
Yes, that's right. So put in the comments where you're from. I'd love to see where
Good
you're
job,
from.
Mom.
How far
Yeah,
away you
good
are
job.
from New Jersey. Last night we had Budapest. We had
So yes, take
New Zealand,
thank you.
Australia.
Take your plates.
Where are we at tonight? We are live here at the
Am I right? Or there's
Special
plates up
Olympics
there? I don't
fundraiser.
know.
Hit that like, hit that
I guess you
subscribe.
guys will figure it out. Cue the band.
Thanks, DJ Shirley. Hey, you got a request, just let us know. Also, let DJ Shirley know. Whatever we don't know, she definitely
We are Hump Day
knows.
Trio live here at the Special Olympics fundraiser in Point Pleasant, New Jersey, right on the Jersey Shore. Please come where you're from. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. You know you want to do it. Makes you feel good. My name's Neil Garthly. We got Drew Anderson on guitar and vocals, Mike Jackson on bass, out of the picture. King of Pop, back from the dead. And my name is Neil Garthly. So hit that like, hit that subscribe. You know you want to do it. Put in the comments where you're from.
questions or any songs you'd like to hear, come on up and ask. We have the room. Looks like you
All right,
guys
guys, there we go.
the dinner
Taking a
line,
break.
so if you have any
Short little one there.
get in. Good job.
What's up? Hey, Belarus, yeah. Sergi, what's up, Sergi? From last night, dude. Rock and roll, buddy. Thanks for coming back. That rocks, man. Thank you so much, Sergi. Hopefully you're having a great day. All right, guys. Thank you. Tanahan, hopefully I'm pronouncing that. What's up? How you doing? Humberto, rock. All right, thank you. Yeah. Star, what's up? Christina, sorry we don't do Bon Jovi. Thomas. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're kind of like, Thomas, yeah, volumes are kind of low here because it's a banquet. So we're having like a fundraiser here. So it's got to be kind of quiet. All right. Norway. Chen Suen. All right, Norway. I think that's the first time I ever had somebody from Norway watching. Thanks for watching. It's awesome. Doreen, thank you. Now it's a fundraiser, not a wedding, fundraiser. Thank you so much. All right, we're just going to take a short little break. I think maybe a couple minutes or so. We'll be back. Hang out. We'll be back. We're Hump Day Trio live here at the Jersey Shore. Right in Point Pleasant, New Jersey. Right on the Jersey Shore, where all the fishing boats go out. So put in the comments where you're from. Short little break. We'll be right back. Idaho, all right, Chile, Ukraine. Thank you so much, Sergi. Really appreciate it, dude. Been practicing and playing a long time, 42 years.
Chiefs are winning. I'm walking outside.
I know. And the Chiefs are winning, yuck. All right, guys, we'll be right back. Gonna take a short little break, hang out. We'll be right back for some more music, all right? Think about all the good things that you have in your life and appreciate it.
You got something I need. Well, I'm gonna bring since you got a brand new key. I think the way so good to be and try to learn to sing. I've been looking around here. You got something for me. Oh, I'm gonna bring new pair since you got a brand new key. Don't go too fast, but I go pretty far. Oh, somebody you don't try, driving all around the world. Some people say I've done all right for the world.
All right, so it's the dinner hour, so we're kind of waiting. You guys have your conversation in whatever language you're talking. Have fun with that. And we're on the Jersey Shore, so put in the comments where you're from. Got my food. Wow. Lots of other languages that I don't understand. Wow, really? Crazy. Caribbean islands, Sherry, all right. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and for hanging out. I know you're kind of just maybe passing through, but we're going to start in a couple more minutes. We'll be back with some music. We're at a Special Olympics fundraiser here on the Jersey Shore. Hump Day Trio. Got my Grateful Dead tie on. So, start in a couple minutes. Ukraine, all right. Well, all the power to you guys. I will, buddy. I will. In a couple minutes. Letting the dinner kind of crowd finish. Here, I'll show you guys. So it's like a big fundraiser for Special Olympics. It's a formal, I would say, a formal dinner. So you have to get dressed up. Of course, I threw my Grateful Dead tie in there from my late brother-in-law. Well, Rojo, awesome for you, man. That's great, dude. Holy shit. 20 million would be nice. So again, we're Hump Day Trio, live here on the Jersey Shore, right where MTV made it all famous back in the day. Point Pleasant, New Jersey. Again, we're Hump Day Trio. We got Drew Anderson on guitar and vocals, Mike Jackson on bass. I'm Neil Garthly. They call me the Girth. So, put in the comments where you're from. Like I said, we're here on the Jersey Shore. Like I said, we're on the Jersey Shore. Got Ukraine in the house. We had Caribbean islands. Who else is out there? So underrated. I don't know, you got stuff there in the yeah, but no, maybe fucking great. A lot of times how I think musically is how he thinks. How I think musically is how like Van Halen would always kick each other.
Hey, what are we fighting?
We've got Hump to the tree. For listening program.
This goes out to Linda.
Once again, don't forget your 50/50s. Linda Gart's over here. Has the, in the back, by the, oh, she has the basket, the spa basket, which has a bottle of Grey Goose in it. That's a good spa basket. Robin's doing the 50/50. Robin. Rockin' Robin, who loves the Grateful Dead. She's doing the 50/50. All right.
I'm not sufficiently drinking.
Grass in your face, is that what you're doing? Grass up in
Mother, DJ Shirley.
True what I tell you. I'm your much younger sister.
I'm sorry I was adopted. Look at all you dancers out there.
That's all right, Mama. If you want it, you can drink it, Mama.
Cheers, everybody.
Ladies of Spain.
I've never been to Spain, but I kinda like the music.
Kind of hard with the phone and the microphone there, Jevon. But we are Hump Day Trio live here on the Jersey Shore. Put in the comments where you're from.
They don't easy, I'm going easy, going easy. Change in my pocket, going shing-a-ling-a-ling. Wanna call you on the telephone and give you a ring. Each time we talk, you get the same old thing. No more, need no kisses to get a wedding ring. But my old baby don't pull up on no shit. She said don't hate no lies, so keep your hands to yourself.
weekend, so we're Hump Day Trio live here. What's up, John?
Come on up here, beautiful
Yes,
Donna.
yes. We are at a private function. I think they're going to do a speech now. Maybe not. Anyway, we're Hump Day Trio on the Jersey Shore.
She's in about 5, like after.
5 minutes. So do you are you playing?
Which one?
You're getting a little lazy out there. Much better. Are you ready, Boots? Stand up. I love all my backup singers out there. It's awesome. Donna, are you ready for a speech? Speech! Speech!
All right, guys, we're going to have to take a short little break. They're going to do a speech here. And then we'll be back for some more music. So hang out if you want. We got more to come.
Once again, we really appreciate everybody coming out tonight to support the charity ball.
Yes, Sergi, that's awesome that you're watching from the other side of the planet. I think that's the coolest freaking thing in the world, that we can connect in a world like this now. So it's pretty awesome. So, hang out. We'll be right back.
Hello again.
Definitely might have to talk closer.
I'd like to call up our ambassadors, Olivia and Alyssa. Hi, Alyssa. This is for you. This is from Point Pleasant Lodge. Thank you for coming. Olivia, this is for you. Thank you for coming. Good. At this time, I would like to call up District Deputy Connie Cantwell.
Thank you. I will just keep this very short and sweet. First of all, on behalf of my husband Jim and myself, thank you for inviting us here tonight. Thank you. And Donna, you did such a great job. Can we please just give her a round of applause? I know this has been a long time coming. We're so happy you brought the charity ball back. Thank you so much for that.
10 years.
10 years, wow. And Donna, to you, your committee, and your lodge, thank you for all that you do for our special children and adults within our community. To the families that are here tonight, thank you for sharing your children with us. When we see the smiles on their faces, it puts a smile back on our face and makes us remember why we do what we do day after day, year after year. So thank you all for that. And to everyone here, thank you for being here tonight to honor our ambassadors. That's pretty much it. God bless you all. Thank you.
Next, I would like to call Vice President Mark Nero.
All right, well, since we don't have a big room here, I don't really need the microphone. I just want to again thank Donna from the bottom of my heart and from my newly engaged wife, Denise. Sorry. Thank you, truly. You did a wonderful job, and as Connie said, after 10 years, this is a great turnout tonight. I am losing my voice. I'm a little under the weather, but I just want to say thank you, and I'll keep it short. Have a great rest of the night. Please be careful going home. Thank you.
Last, I would like to call up the state special chair, Special Children's Committee Chair, Elise Russo.
I don't need the microphone either, but I am going to use it anyway. Is everybody having a good time tonight, first of all? Right. First and foremost, I need to thank Donna for having me here tonight. Thank you. You can breathe now. The hard stuff is over, I promise you. I have to say, from the New Jersey State Elks Association Special Children's Committee, on behalf of our entire committee, thank you for bringing your charity ball back. Big round of applause. Our committee thinks that each lodge, if they're able to financially, should have a charity ball. You are honoring our ambassador children, and that's what we're all about. So if you're able to have that, plus your district charity ball, you're winners anyway, right? There you go. Honoring our ambassador children. That's what tonight is all about. So please keep that in mind. I also want to thank you for everything that you do for our special children in Elks Camp Warren. For those of you, I'm sure you do know, these guys do a fantastic job in the summer. They bring campers down, and they start off with boat rides out at Comstock. They come here for an awesome picnic, ice cream, face painting, all of that. And then my favorite part, we get to go out here, we get on top of the fire trucks, and we go through town. Right, Shirley? That is like my favorite part. Keep doing that. They love that. Lastly, I'm going to end, and I'm going to thank you again from the bottom of my heart. I received a thank you from a family. Excuse me. Thanking me for everything that I do, but it's not just me, it's all of us collectively. We're a team, there is no I in team. And all of us share the same passion for these children right here. This was in a thank you card, and I'm going to share it with you because acceptance and inclusion are huge when you have a special needs child, right? They say that I have special needs, and while that's partly true, the needs that matter most to me are the same ones you have too. I need to be accepted. I need friends that make me smile. I need a chance to learn and grow, feeling valued all the while. Sure, I need some extra help and some things I can't do, but I hope you'll see beyond all that. Inside, I am just like you. So keep that in mind when you see a special child. Again, thank you, congratulations, enjoy the rest of your night.
Lastly, I just want to say the last call for the gift basket and 50/50 will be at 9 o'clock, and we're going to pull the raffles at 9:30. Thank you.
Keep it shuffled. Come on, help me out. The dance set, you gotta turn it up.
All right, guys.
They're already there, they're showing off.
I'm going to shut this down for now because they're going to do like a half hour of like dancing with the DJ. So, John, thank you so much. Sergi, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Everybody who commented, who came by this whole thing, joined in for this great cause. Really appreciate it. You guys rock. So we're going to come back. Maybe in a half hour I'll come back on. So come back and we'll see you here. Toodaloo, kangaroos.